Okay, next up, we are going to hear from Walkbout Resources and Trevor Benson, Executive Chairman.
So we're Walkbout Resources, and we'll run through the presentation quickly based on our graphite project in Tanzania and lithium in Namibia and cobalt discovery early stages in Northern Ireland. Disclaimer. So we're a very small company listed on the ASX, market cap probably today more like 24, 25 million. We raised $9 million or $10 million back in January. We've got about 9 million in the bank. The other major factor here is that we've got our major manufacturing partner in China as our major shareholder. They're actually Jingpong Engineering based in Yantai, and we've got a very tight experienced management team. So our focus, the focus of Walkbout is the Lindi Jumbo high-grade large flake graphite project in Tanzania, in southern Tanzania. It's a premium product due to the life of mine grade of 16% and the large flake size distribution. So we are currently waiting on a mining license from the Tanzanian government, and we believe that's a major milestone for the company. We are also conducting systematic exploration in southern Namibia for lithium. I'll go into that a little bit later, and we've started a major exploration campaign in Northern Ireland. So in terms of some of the announcements, the more recent announcements, the company's in active discussion with the Tanzanian government. It's been a hurdle for us in achieving or being granted a mining licence. The Tanzanian government have just formed their commission, which is a major milestone, and we believe that we have a mining licence imminent in the next month or two. We recently acquired Lonmin's operation in Northern Ireland, and we had some very early rock chip samples in copper, cobalt and silver. We've also, apart from our Lonmin acquisition in Northern Ireland, we've focused on acquiring other ground, which has been strategic, and we've acquired a licensed sleeve galleon, where we've discovered some good copper and good gold and cobalt rock chip samples. In addition to that, our funding goes on for our Tanzanian graphite project. We have approval from Sinosure through CMBM in China to fund all the manufacture of our equipment from China, and we completed the $10 million raising back in January. Again, we just go through the milestones for this year. The capital raising, the exploration, the awarding of the mining licence, the ongoing Silk Road funding from CMBM and Sinosure. We continue our engineering work with Jingpong up in Yantai. We've done all the costing and all the diagrams for the plant. We're working on procurement agreements and construction agreements, whilst we have in the background these exploration programs going on. So our major project is, as I said, the Lindi Jumbo Graphite project in southern Tanzania. Very good infrastructure, 200 kilometres from the Port of Matare, very good port facility, sealed road for 2/3 of the distance, very well graded for the other third. The project is outstanding in terms of graphite, life of mine grade of 16.1% for 20 years. We're only producing the start-up of 40,000 tonnes per annum. We've got a very low capex, $292 per tonne at the gate, and we're fast-tracking to development and waiting for our mining licence approval. So the compelling numbers around the DFS are based on the fact that it's a very high grade of 16.1% life of mine. First 3-5 years it would probably be mining over 20%, but you can see the large flake distribution is 75% of our entire resource is above 180 micron, which gives us a very good basket price. And you can see it's almost 80% of our revenue above 180 micron. So the highlights of our DFS, which we completed last year, are the fact that the capex is very low. The grade is 16.1%. The payback is 19 months. Very good metallurgy recoveries. Long mine life, 20 years. And through limited flotation and chemicals, we can get it to 97% TGC. So the circle tells you that we had initial discussions with offtake partners and traders, and we basically contracted 75% of our 40,000 tonnes. Each of those players want 100% of our production, so we've basically just kept them at non-binding heads of agreements and MOUs until we're closer to production. We know it's a very, very demanded product. We know that we can sell this product into China and into Germany, and we know that it's in premium in terms of the flake size distribution. So we think it's, for these reasons, we think it's a compelling case. As I said, we're waiting for the mining licence. We haven't stopped the work behind the scenes. We're still doing all the engineering work, and we're very close to kickstarting the project development. So behind the scenes, as I said, we've got 2,000 square kilometres of southern Namibia. You can see the red dots are outcropping pegmatites. We've got 90 line kilometres of outcropping pegmatites, and we've got a very extensive exploration program starting down there, or having started down there, and we're trying to zone in on drill targets. So up to Northern Ireland, this is a pretty exciting project, early stage exploration. You can see the orange. When we acquired Lonman's operation, 100% of their operation, they were looking for platinum palladium. We picked up $7 million of database, and we picked up the orange acreage, and we picked up another joint venture in the green known as the Sleeve Galleon. So looking at these areas, we have historic drill results in the ground that we picked up through the Antrim joint venture. We have 8 grams per tonne gold and 5 grams per tonne gold in drill core. It's on the Dalradian belt, and the Sleeve Galleon licence is very close to Dalradian's 4.4 million ounces. So you can see some of the results. Obviously, the orange tenements have very good gold results. Down at the green, as I said before, we've got rock chip samples of 58 grams per tonne. We've got a early stage discovery of cobalt at 0.13 and 2.7% copper. Very early stage, but this Sleeve Galleon licence is going to be a focus of exploration. So we zone in, and we've conducted a lot of work, and we are about to embark on a VTEM survey to hone in on some drill targets in the next few months. Thank you very much.